An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This is called the lex talionis, or the law of just retribution. It doesn't find its origins in the Bible. It actually finds its origins in a different Babylonian document called the Code of Hammurabi. This became kind of the virtue, normal cultural virtue for everyone. If someone does this to you, you equally respond in this way towards them. Now, there's not even an equality there. The reason why is because one person, by their own free decision, is choosing to take your eye out, but you, as someone who is harmed, are actually responding to their thing. That's not even equal reactions. One is justice or judgment, and one is a free action by somebody else. So this eye for an eye is kind of the common cultural understanding. And why is it put out there? It's put out there because it's intended to be not an equalizer, but a limiter. It's a limiter because retaliation is always bigger or better. So the law is you can only do what they did to you, not more, which is what everybody's gonna want to be tempted to go and do. You can only do what they did to you. So what is happening here? Why is Jesus saying, go the other mile, give them the other cheek? What's the point of all of those things? I had a professor, his name is Daryl Johnson, brilliant guy, talking about this passage. He says, one of the things that people want to say about this is Jesus is telling you to absorb evil. Just take all of the evil. Be like a sponge. Just take all of it. Don't react towards injustice. Don't do anything about it. Be passive when evil is happening to you, and people have understood it this way. But he goes, no, this is not actually how you are intended to act. It's not just to take all of the injustice. It's actually for you, listen to me, to act in a way that changes the dynamics of the encounter. It's for you to be active. It's for you to act in a way that changes the dynamics of the encounter. Imagine this for a second. This guy, this Roman soldier who goes and he says, hey, get up from the charcuterie and go, and I need you to walk for this mile. And imagine at the very end of that mile, right? That mile is law. That mile is commandment. That mile is your duty as a citizen. You have to do this. And then all of a sudden, it gets to the end, and the Roman soldier goes, okay, it's good, you're good, 1 mile's up. And you look at that guy and you go, 1 mile? I got a strong back, let's go 2, bro, let's have a chat. Wouldn't that kind of do something to that individual? Whoa, what's going on here? Are you sure? Remember when it was oppressive legalism, and now it's a lot of questions. The relationship is different. The dynamics of the encounter is different as soon as you became the active individual who acted in a way that changed the dynamics of that encounter. You hear what I'm saying? Jesus is allowing us a freedom. Listen to me. This, what I'm about to say, might not hit you right now, but tomorrow and next week and a month from now, this will be ringing in your brain. Listen to me. There is a freedom that is allowed here. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. What is he trying to say? What he's trying to say is that don't be the kinds of people. This is your freedom. Your freedom is that your behavior is no longer determined by how you are treated. You hear what I'm saying? Your behavior no longer has to be determined by the way that you are treated. E. Stanley Jones was an amazing author, and he wrote this, that there's 3 levels actually for how you are to live. There's evil for good. Someone provides you good, you provide them evil. What happens in that moment is that the sum total of reality will be against you. You'll be done. If you're the kind of person who gives evil towards good, over. The sum total of reality will be against you. But if you're an eye for an eye person or a tooth for a tooth person, how you acted towards me is how I act towards you. You as my boss are mean to me, so I will be mean to you. You as my kid are rude to me, I will be rude to you. You as my spouse don't pay attention to me, so I will not pay attention to you. Your treatment is affecting your behavior. And what he's saying is that you can be more than just an echo of other people's treatment towards you. You don't have to be stuck with how other people are doing to you. Now you must respond the way that Jesus is saying, if you know me, if your heart is reoriented towards me, it doesn't matter what kind of person you are out of the cycle of injustice in the world. You hear what he's saying? It's so beautiful when you begin to understand this, but a default change has to happen in our souls.